Hello everyone. Today is January 18, 2023. It's a Wednesday, already 11:12 a.m. and I was expecting today to be a much better day for me, but it was a little bit confusing at the beginning, so I did not make that much money, but I made $1,550, so $310 per contract per account. So you have there 310 times 5, that is 1550. So I'm dealing with this cold, with this flu. Hopefully nothing serious, but I've been dealing with this for about a week already. Okay, so let me remind you before I start checking my or reviewing my trades. Let me remind you about you checking the links. There's an 80% discount for Apex with 80% recurrent charge for after the first month. So good option for you to take if you're new on this one. Take one of those and play with it. It's a very relatively inexpensive, and then so you can test your abilities. Don't do it if you don't have an strategy though. So make sure that you kind of understand what you're doing. If you don't, then play with simulation first, and then go into one of these accounts. Okay, so I do have 4 of them here, and one of them is mine, but so I'm using it. So make sure that you check the link below. Also in the link there is in the description there are links to my Discord channel or Discord server, so you can check that one as well. Okay, let's review the trades I did, and I'm going to review them by order. The first one was a loss in ES. So what I saw here was a bounce out of the, or a week out of the 20 out of the 18 right there, and it was I was looking at this level as well, the 4020 or 4020. I was looking at that level there, and it bounced off of that. So it was short-lived, but rapidly. This one was a fast move. Came back down, and since it moved a little bit up, my stop was around this area here, but it was a little bit of slippage. So I lost $150 in the 2 contracts, so $75 per contract. Okay, so yeah, the reason why I took this one was a bounce or a week out of the moving average. The problem here is that momentum was extended. I saw also this turning into green, so I thought, okay, so this one could have some push that to go out there. Came back down and gave another entry here that I didn't take. So because we were already too close to the or we were in between before 30 minutes the opening range, which is not my rule, not any rule, but I was looking at it and said, okay, so we are too close now. One loss, that is probably okay. I'm gonna wait until the market opened. The market did open and started to bounce up, down. So really not doing anything or that much where I can see a clear setup in the first hour or so. So maybe less than that, half an hour actually. But you see that it's a lot of bouncing up and down. So I left ES alone. Now you see here there is a doji right in that candle. I'm referring to this 30 minutes chart right there, and there's a doji there, so a wick to the upside and a wick to the downside, and that one was violated to the downside. So there was a nice move later in the morning to the downside, and I did not take it. The entry was actually below there, and it was a reversal. I did not take it, but it was a good move going down. So since I was and then let me explain you why I didn't take it. We are in this area here. Let me get couple of levels here that I'm gonna mark. So we have this high, and then we have that low here. I was looking at the 4,000 level right here. This is the 4,000 level, and it was violated there, and it's now it's a continuous push into the downside below that 4,000 level right there. I was looking at it, and that was a good target. I didn't feel confident on taking it. So especially because of this range that I saw here, not a good excuse, but I did not take the trade. Okay, anyways, let's review the next one. It's in Crude. So let's see what Crude was doing. So here is the 30 minutes chart, and you see it's in the channel. So when I saw that this one was coming down, let's go to there, and the entry was right here, and I have them marked down. So right here is the entry. This one is a trend reversal breakout. So let me explain what I saw. So the crude was coming down here in a downtrend, short-term downtrend before the market opened, and then made a lower high with respect to that one. Let me clean this one a little bit. So made in here it made a high, a lower high, and it was coming from higher highs right there, and then it was making lower lows, and lower lows. So you see that the trend overall, the trend is to the upside. So basically this one is counter move. So the market was, or crude was in consolidation to the downside right there. Okay, so basically I saw this trend reversal. So this one is, let me paint it again. So this one is going down here, going up, going down, lower highs and lower lows, and then I painted that one there. When it crossed, moved to the upside there. So I got two targets. That one was $380. I moved the second target a little bit to the up and below this resistance level right here, just because I wanted to take a full. I wanted to get out before it hit the resistance level there. I'm sorry about my coughing. It's really bothering me. Okay, so that is the second trade I took, and then I let it go, waiting for crude to come down and be a little bit more clean in a trade, but I haven't found a new trade there, so I haven't taken any. There is a let's see. There is a. Yeah, I don't see anything that it's kind of clean here. That one could have been a good entry as well, but the momentum was a little bit too extended. Yeah, the only thing is that crude has have a nice run for a while now, so I think that it's a little bit too extended for me. So it could push down to the upper side of this level, but I don't know if that is going to do it. So okay, so then the next one is in gold. And this trade in gold was, also gold has been very choppy today. I was expecting gold to come down, so I have. It was a counter trend in gold as well, because you see gold in the 30 minutes. Gold has been moving up and it's pending in this channel. So if you are normally, I don't take trades that are coming in this direction, and so that is something that I would consider, because there are some, there are resistance in all of these levels here. Plus, you have resistance in the candles there, and if you see this has been very choppy on all of these weeks. There, so big weeks, very a lot of indecision on what gold is doing. So what I did was to project an entry. So I was looking at this level here and that level there. So I put an order, a resting order around this area here, and market came back down and hit my my order. Let me open this one a little bit so you can see it better. So right there, the entry was at that level right there, and it was rapidly sold back down there for $100. $100, but the market came back down immediately and took me out for $20 loss. So I made $80 there. So total is 310 per contract. Not per contract, per account. In general, so 1,550 for the day on all the accounts. All right, so and then let's see. Gold has been moving down since then, but there has been a couple of good runs, but it has been choppy as well. So that choppiness there. So that one is a continuation of that compression. There is a compression break right here that was good, moving to the downside there, and then compression again. So not a really clean day. If you look at the higher the one that has been more clean has been ES. I would say so, but I have not taken trades in here. Mistake or not, but I'm safe with $1,500 for today. So I think that I'm gonna leave it there today, and regretting not participating on this. It's already for me to extend it. Probably it's going to collapse a little even more, but I would like to see a nice bounce in the 30 minutes before moving down. But it's breaking all the levels that are in my in my side there. All right, so remember, don't risk too much, and make sure you put your stops and hit your targets. So put your stops at I recommend you to put the tight stop so you can manage your profits as well. So if you have losses, those losses need to be small, even though you're stopped out frequently. That's probably a good recommendation. All right, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.